So this is a recap of the last 2 weeks. It was supposed to be the 2 weeks of my birthday. I was supposed to leave. I had my party January 30th, 2021 for my birthday with my girls. The second part was supposed to be with my husband, starting February 6th or the 4th, whatever that Thursday was. So it should have been me leaving on the 4th, getting there on the 6th, and then basically me staying there to the 18th. So in the last 2 weeks, I made it finally. But this is my story. So it started off me actually getting there on Monday, which is the 8th, which is my birthday. So basically I missed my whole birthday weekend in Africa and Nigeria with my husband. So it started off with me getting to the Dulles airport in Virginia, and they said I needed a COVID test, COVID-19 test or whatever. So I had one, but then they said it needs to be printed out. So it started out, I want to say, on that Thursday, the 5th or the 4th, or maybe even the 6th, I don't know. But it started out around that time when I was supposed to get there on the 7th. So somewhere around that time. But anyway, so I'm at Dulles Airport waiting for Egypt Airlines. The guys before me was able to print theirs out. So I asked the man, I'm like, at the counter, I'm like, hey, can you help me print mine out? Can I get a card so I can send it to you and you could print it out? So then that was a no-go. He basically said no. So my ticket was 8 something. My ticket ended up being 12 something after, all of this. So let me say how it went down. Now, I'm at Dulles Airport in Virginia waiting to print this COVID test off so I can give it to them. My flight didn't leave till 1:10. So it was 1:04. They said they couldn't take it. All of a sudden, my ticket was rejected. So I went with Cheapo Air, to book my ticket. I went with the agent. So Egypt Airline wasn't at fault at first, because it was more of my agent with Cheapo Air was supposed to correct this. So now I'm calling them. I can't get through. I'm crying at the airport. It's crazy, right? So now it's my birthday weekend. I'm crying at the airport. Now Egypt Air already rolled out. They left me. And then they're like, you don't have your COVID test. Your ticket's invalid. We gone. So I'm crying. I'm trying to see what I could do. I'm walking around. I was just destined to get there. So I was walking, down to another airline. So I'm finding out that all this time I'm finding out that maybe I could transfer my ticket. They basically said no, I can't. So I had to rebook a new ticket. So I'm like, now I'm stuck here. Nobody's giving me a refund for my ticket. They rolled out. So Egypt Airline rolled out after they couldn't, they actually looked at my test through the phone, but then once I got through the gate, my ticket didn't scan. So it was too late. So I'm crying. My phone died at that point. So now I'm walking around trying to find out what I can do. Nobody's giving me no direction of what I can do. So I'm finding out what I can do. So I'm thinking, I'm talking to, basically I'm looking for the manager now. Like, who's the manager of the airport? Basically, nobody runs that shit. So basically, airport's just being ran by themselves. Then, I went to another airline. I think it was United. I can't remember, but, they basically said Egypt and them partnered with each other so I could just get the ticket transferred over. No, that was a no-go. So now I'm thinking, like, what else I could do? So long story short, I found out I can just go to JFK, and still go to Egypt Airlines since my ticket was already with them. And I've been calling for hours, talking to the agent, talking to everybody, hours and hours and hours until this ran on to days, I'm just skipping around. So, this ran on for days to basically I didn't get there till Monday when I was supposed to get there maybe the 6th or the 7th. I got there on Monday. I basically supposed to got there Friday, Saturday that weekend. I didn't get there till Monday. So first they told me, well, Egypt not running again till Wednesday. So I would have had to wait till after my birthday. I would have to wait till the 9th or the 10th to get there. So thanks to me, I was able to find out I can go to JFK Airport and go to Egypt Air from there and go to, for the layover. Anyway, yeah, the layover was good. We was able to stay in the hotel for free and eat, all breakfast, lunch, dinner, the time that we was there. So that was real cute. You know, Egypt is a really nice place. It was really nice. So other than that though, I'm just mad. Like, I paid, you know, $1,200, $1,300, and the ticket's supposed to be $8 something. I want my refund. You know, I want my full refund because there was no reason I was supposed to miss my flight because of COVID-19 test. And then I ended up getting there late. Nobody gave me the option to go to JFK. And it's like, I thought of the option, you know, let me go to JFK and then I can still take Egypt Air, you know, at a timely matter. Let me just get there on my birthday. So, you know, I was mad about the way Cheapo Air handled things. It was almost like they just was worried about just getting money instead of really helping me. And there were some agents that actually really wanted to help me, and the reason that my ticket went through. So basically now I'm at JFK. They told me my ticket canceled again because I need to pay $65 more to settle my, you know, the 12 something. So I'm like, this is no way. The lady told me I was good, you know, everything was good to go. Once I was on the bus going from DC to when I was on the bus to go to New York, basically I took, like, you know, Greyhound or Megabus. So no, actually I took Greyhound, yeah. So I took Greyhound to go to you know, shout out to Greyhound. You know, they did me nice. So anyway, I was so happy that I could just take the Greyhound, like 4 hours, just to go to JFK to still make it to Africa, you know, to see my husband. It's been over a year. So it's not fair, you know. The paperwork didn't go through because of COVID. So now we have to wait long. And I haven't seen my husband over a year. So I was excited to go. But along the way, Egypt just basically just treated me like shit. You know, first it wasn't even Egypt Airlines, but it was the front desk that was at Dulles Airport that treated me like shit. Like, you know, you basically discriminating against me because all them Arabs and everybody went ahead of me. And then, you know, I was left with, you know what they even said? I'm a no-show. So how was I a no-show? I was there for hours trying to get you know, this thing printed off. Nobody was really helping me. Then all of a sudden they just left me, you know, everybody left. So that's when I was mad with Egypt Air. But other than that, I think Cheapo Air owes me a refund, full refund, because I missed my whole trip. And then not only that, nobody told me I can go from JFK. I found that out on my own. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to settle for less. So I found out, I'm like, you know, hey, I can go from JFK to, you know, I can still continue my journey in a timely manner. So that's why I deserve my refund, you know, because I missed my flight. Not only that, I found my own way there after nobody even told me. Maybe, you know, they basically told me all options was out. I was going to miss it. I was going to get there till next week. And, you know, thanks to me, I literally, you know, put that together. So, anyway, long story short, oh, hold on. So basically, I got there Monday. My husband was there to pick me up. I'm gonna just start there on another video. Oh, anyway, that's fine. But yeah, him and his brother was there to pick me up, and the driver, my Uber driver. So we went back to the hotel. So anyway, yeah. So I skipped around, but anyway, while I was at JFK, they said I owed $65. It wasn't until like 5 minutes before the flight was about to leave before I got the agent from Cheapo Air on the line and begged them and told them my ticket's supposed to be good. So this was the second time I'm now crying at the airport. I started crying at Dulles Airport. Now I'm crying at JFK Airport because I'm like, this is wrong, you know. They can't do people like this. And, you know, I paid all that money and I'm going to miss my flight for the second time after they told me I was a no-show. So, anyway, yeah, that was another important, like, factor. Like, you know, this is all the reasons, you know, I was, like, heartbroken. But these last 2 weeks was crazy, you know, trying to overcome my birthday. So, anyway, I ended up enjoying, though, because my birthday was Monday. I got there with my husband on the same day. Even though it wasn't a weekend, we missed the weekend. We still made the best of it. So, like, 2 weeks... You know, we traveled, had fun. I seen Egypt. We spent Valentine's Day together. What else? Anyway, so on the way back, yeah, I took Greyhound back to JFK. Found out that I ordered a best bus, but I missed it thanks to security. Security are stopping people at the airport. So they basically made me miss my bus. So they actually, but it's good because they refunded, Best Bus refunded me. So like I said, I went to Greyhound, went back to JFK, and once I got back to JFK, caught the bus back to DC, just like how I started. DC, JFK, Egypt, Nigeria, then going back from Nigeria to Egypt, to JFK to DC. Once I'm in DC, I'm practically home. I took an Uber home back to Virginia. I couldn't wait to get back to my house. And yeah, much love and peace to y'all, but I had to get that off my chest. Maybe I missed a few points, but hey, that was really the recap of my birthday. It was supposed to be my birthday in Lagos with my husband, and it was kind of hectic because of COVID and security. Other than that, it was great.